My name is Sam Fogarty. I am a licensed mental health counselor here at My Therapy NYC. And today is our back to basics meditation. So we're really just going to be coming back to the breath, to just really basic meditation and mindfulness skills, nothing too complicated, things that you can integrate into your day to day really easily. Um, and this is really the basis of all meditation. We're always coming back to that. We're always coming back to the breath, to being present, to being still, trying to cut off our ties to the external and go internal. So no matter how experienced or good you get, which are very subjective terms with meditation, it's always coming back to this and our ability to come back to that. And it's just about our ability to stay with our breath. Um, so I like to always start with just making sure that I'm comfortable. Really like ask yourself in your seat, like, am I actually comfortable or am I just making myself be? So if you're sitting in a chair, like I noticed that the back of my chair is a little bit sharp here, so I'll just move my pillow up to actually be comfortable. Um, and people sometimes think, oh, I need to sit crisscross or in full lotus or something to like do meditation, right? And to those people who might be more experienced, that actually push them to try to allow themselves to just like be supported, to use a chair, to lay down, because that might actually be more of a challenge for you. So just make yourself comfortable. Ideally, your feet are flat on the ground so that you can feel nice and grounded. But do what works for you. You have to trust what you know and feel is right too. So just checking in with your body and seeing, okay, am I comfortable? Do my clothes feel okay on me? And now we'll start to settle in. So first, I just want to do a quick like neck and shoulder stretch just to relieve some of that tension. So first, I want you to shrug your right shoulder all the way up to your ear. Take your left hand up over your head like this. Just drop your right shoulder, just gently. Don't tug, just have some weight down on your head. Breathe into that open space on the side of your neck. Just notice any tension that might be there. And just push your head back up. We'll do the same on the other side. So left shoulder bunch up, right hand up and over. Just drop. And notice any tension. Just breathe into it. Slightly stretch. Don't tug, don't yank. Just feel it opening ever so slightly. And push your head back up. Do a couple shoulder shrugs up and back. You can breathe in on the up and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, drop down. And one more for good measure. Inhale up and exhale down. Shake out your arms a bit. Now, if you're feeling more anxious, I encourage you to have your hands with your palms down on your lap. This tends to be a more grounding posture. If you're feeling lethargic or in need of like opening, you can have your palms up on your lap. You can change these at any time throughout the meditation. We try to be still, but if there's a moment where it just feels right, you're welcome to do whatever is needed. So I know for myself, I'm gonna have my hands with my palms down for now. And just start to lower your gaze first. Even if you're going to close your eye, just lower your gaze. And just be present with your breath. No need to change anything. And when you're ready, you can flutter your eyes closed if that feels right. And start to imagine there being all these external cords between our minds and the world around us, whether that be the hustle and bustle of the city or work stressors, political climate, interpersonal problems, relationship tension or conflict. Just notice all these chords that sort of pull our mind outside of our present awareness. And just imagine breaking those chords, just allowing them to break for now and acknowledging that you'll be back for all those things. But in this moment, you're just going to be with yourself. You're not a bad meditator if these things cross your mind, but we have to really set the intention of moving them out of our awareness. That's where we start, committing to trying something different. And with your breath, start to breathe with your belly first and exhale. Notice your stomach rise and fall with the breath. Inhale with your belly, then into your lungs, into your collarbone, and exhale from the top through your lungs down into your belly. Inhale, belly, lungs, top of your chest, and exhale, top of your chest, lungs, belly. Stay with that three-part breath. Don't try to change the cadence of your breath or be especially slow. We're just shifting the shape of our breath. Maybe you notice that you breathe a lot into your lungs when you're anxious and not your belly. To really accentuate this breath. Continuing to cut off these cords to the external world and just go inward. We'll begin a brief body scan. So bring your mind's eye, your attention to your toes, starting with your pinky toes and moving inwards. Asking yourself if you can make yourself just 10% more comfortable, more relaxed, less tense. Moving to the rest of your feet, your arches. Release any tension you don't need that doesn't serve you in this moment. Moving to your ankles. Maybe rolling them out a little would feel good, or staying still. Moving to your calves, your shins. Next to your knees, right? If you're sitting, you might notice your legs kind of splay open or closed. Just let them relax. Release any tension in the knees, any holding. Move up to your thighs, to your quads, your hamstrings. Sometimes with these muscles, it can feel good to tense them for a second and then just fully release. Noticing your hips. You can relax them just a bit. Your belly, your lower back, your chest. your upper back, your shoulders. Notice if your shoulder blades want to move closer together, if your chest wants to open as you relax. Welcome that in. Relaxing your shoulders, your arms, your hands and fingers. Just being still. Releasing any tension in your neck that isn't needed to keep your head up. Oftentimes this is on the side of your neck. Back of your head, moving it forward to your jaw, to your cheeks, right beneath your eyes, your brow. Maybe you want to give your jaw like a light little massage. You can hold so much anxious tension there. And then up to the crown of your head, just relaxed. Be still. Just take in your body relaxed in this moment. Where do you notice tension leaving the body? Where do you notice tension being stubborn? There's no judgment, just curiosity. Where might this anxiety that you're feeling be living in your body? Where you were most tense, maybe, or where you felt the most release when you did relax, tried to relax. Just noticing that it's all information. And begin to picture yourself sitting close to a river or a stream. Build a fantasy in your mind, right? What does your stream look like? Sounds like? Feel like? It can be somewhere you visited before or somewhere of your mind's creation. Bringing this into your awareness and just taking it in. Feeling calm and safe in this space. Picture leaves traveling down this stream or river, just floating atop the water, moving past your eyesight and downstream, till you can't see them anymore. And as your mind starts to wander to maybe stressors or anxieties, worries, negative self-talk, there's no judgment. Just take these thoughts and place each of them on one of these leaves. Just imagine the leaves with these thoughts passing by. There's no need to attach to these thoughts or believe all the thoughts that our minds can fuel us with. Maybe these are negative beliefs that you hold about yourself sometimes. Worries, anxieties. Just place them on these leaves. And notice the distance that you have as they travel downstream. That you're still present and safe. That these thoughts can come and that they will go. While you might not have full control of your thoughts, you can control your reaction. And you took the time today to be relaxed with them and present, not trying to get rid of them or shut them down or challenge them. We're just noticing them and allowing ourselves to be present in this moment and detach from them. I encourage you to take 5 deep breaths, the deepest breaths you've taken today. Inhale, maybe exhale with a sigh. Inhale, maybe flutter your lips. Inhale, and just a big exhale out. 2 more on your own time, in your own way. Mm. Just staying present in the scene. Mm. Placing any of those big or little thoughts onto these leaves. If they're important, they'll come back. If they're not, then they can go. Right now, all that matters is being present with yourself. If you're really worried or feels like an important thought, you can jot it down. Again, there's no wrong way, but I encourage you to really just let go. Trust and believe that if it is important, you'll think of it again after this. And I want to check in with our bodies again, beginning with your toes. Notice how they're pressed into the ground and heavy and still. Your feet, if they've relaxed more, or if you feel you can relax any more. Your ankles, your calves, your knee, your thigh, your hips, your belly, your lower back, your chest, your upper back. Again, maybe your shoulder blades want to reach towards one another and your chest wants to open a bit more. As your shoulders relax down, your arms feel loose and limp. If you've had your palms down, maybe now is a time where you feel grounded enough to open your palms to the world and receive the energy it has to bring you to your neck, your face, maybe relaxing your face again, your jaw. Just savor this feeling of being still and present. What a gift to give yourself. Take 5 more deep breaths at your own pace, in your own way, to just savor this, to soak this up. Really big belly breaths. When you're ready, before even opening your eyes, just invite some gentle movement into your toes, into your hands. You move your neck back and forth. And take your palms and start to rub them together. Generate some heat between them as fast and as hard as you can. And then once they feel nice and warm, I want you to cover your eyes and just slowly blink your eyes open. Notice some of the light peering in from around your hands, the cracks. Just feel the warmth. And when you feel ready, you can slowly drop your hands and look around the room. Just take in what's around you, the physical space that you're in. Maybe you notice things that you haven't noticed in a while or ever before, or you're just comforted by the familiar sight of your home. And we'll share in a second to walk you through essentially some of the skills that we talked about today. One of them was just the physicality of posturing yourself for meditation. There's no right or wrong way. Really, the most important thing is being comfortable. Um, we went through body scans, both at the beginning and the end, which is a great tool for if you can't fall asleep, or if you're feeling really overwhelmed in a moment, or you experience a lot of physical tension that comes with your anxiety. We incorporated a visualization exercise with the leaves going down the stream, which is a great way to like unhook from thoughts if you feel like you're kind of like spiraling or getting really cyclical in your thinking. It's a great way to just start to detach, to create some distance and kind of like do something with them, which can be really valuable. Um, we worked on the three-part breath very briefly, the belly, lungs, chest, and then chest, lungs, belly. That can be incredibly regulating. Um, we just incorporated some nice, simple, deep breathing and just staying present. So that was kind of just like basic skills 101 that you can pretty easily do on your own in moments of overwhelm or if you want to incorporate them into your practice.